Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Today in this video we are going to discuss about file sharing and file system mounting presented by G. Sirisha and G. Bhavani, guided by Dr. M. Prasad sir. Our topic is file sharing. What is file sharing? File sharing is the exchange of files between two or more computer users over a network. It distributes and provides access to digital media such as multimedia, documents, and ebooks. Now, we'll know why file sharing matters. Because of its efficiency, accessibility, and reduced duplications, file sharing matters a lot. Firstly, we'll talk about efficiency. It has enhanced collaboration by easily and quickly transferring files between devices and users. Coming to accessibility, it enables seamless access to files from anywhere, empowering remote work and boosting productivity. And coming to reduced duplications, it eliminates redundancy by allowing multiple users to access and edit a single file simultaneously. There are various file sharing methods. We can transfer files through four ways. First one is email, and the second is courier, and the third is fax, and the last one is secure file transfer protocol. We will see in detail how we transfer file through email. Email is a common and simple file sharing method. It's been around for decades and allows users to send and receive files quickly and easily. The lack of additional software required to use email makes it very user-friendly for non-technical users. However, it can be a problematic issue when users need to share large files. Email file size limitations restrict users' abilities to send files over 25 MB. Additionally, all information sent over email is non-secure since it is not encrypted. Cyber attackers can easily intercept a document as it's traveling between systems. How can we transfer files through courier? Courier file sharing is the process of sharing files via postage. A USB or physical document is shipped with a courier service that delivers it to the recipient by air or ground. When it comes to security, using couriers is a controversial topic. On one hand, it can be more secure than email because the files are physically transported by a courier service and are often tracked and monitored. If your documents are time sensitive, it is inconvenient as it takes longer than instantaneous electronic file sharing methods. File transfer through fax. Fax is a traditional file transferring method used to send documents quickly and securely. Faxing works by encoding a document's content before delivering it to the receiving fax machine. The data sent is then decoded by the receiving device and subsequently printed on the paper. Technology has advanced past the need for faxes the machine invented in the 1960s. Not only is faxing expensive due to high maintenance costs, but it requires a landline phone number which most modern offices and homes no longer possess. We will now discuss about secure file transfer protocol. This is a method of transferring files in which secure file transfer protocol has been used by lawyers for over a decade. SFTP works by creating a secure connection between the client requesting files and the SFTP server. Files are then encrypted and transferred to the client. The key benefit is encryption. All files are encrypted to ensure their integrity and prevent unauthorized access. Lastly, communication is binary, and if you require real-time communication with clients, this option may not be the most modern. There are also different types of file sharing. There are Two types of file sharing. They are peer-to-peer file sharing and cloud services. Coming to peer-to-peer file sharing. It uses a software program to transfer files without the need for a central server. The individual workers in this type of network are known as peers. Each peer is an end user's computer which connects to another peer where the files are located and can then be shared via the internet. Here is a diagram for visual representation. Cloud services. With a cloud sharing device, files are stored on an online repository. When a user uploads their data to the online repository or platform, a unique URL is generated. When the file owner shares the URL with other users, it grants them access to download and share the files within the same platform. Now we are going to discuss about file mounting system. So let us know what is file mounting system in operating system. A file mounting system is essential software that allows a file system to access files on a storage device or network. This presentation will explain what file mounting systems are, their types, advantages, disadvantages, common use cases, and how to choose one that suits your needs. We will also see on what file mounting system actually focuses on. Firstly, a file mounting system facilitates access, which means that it helps an operating system access files in a storage device or a network drive like it would if they were locally stored. Secondly, mount points. To access a drive, the file mounting system establishes a mount point in the existing file system hierarchy of the operating system. Thirdly, a file system driver. The file mounting system uses a file system driver compatible with the file system of the storage device or network drive to allow the operating system to access the files. There are different types of file mounting systems. They are network file system, loopback file system, distributed file system. We'll discuss one by one. Firstly, network file system. A file mounting system that allows remote file systems from servers to be accessed as if they were local. Secondly, loopback file system. A file system that enables a file system to access files within another file system. And lastly, distributed file system. A file mounting system that allows files from multiple servers to be accessed as a single file system as if they were local. We will now talk about common file system mounting commands. There are actually 3 mounting commands. They are mount, unmount, and fstab. Coming to mount, this is used when we want to mount a file system onto a directory. And secondly, unmount. Unmount is used when we want to unmount a file system from a directory. And lastly, fstab. It lists file systems to be mounted at boot time. There are various terminologies used in file system mounting. We'll go through one by one. File system. It is the method used by the operating system to manage data storage in a storage device, so as a user can access and organize the directories and files in an efficient manner. Device name. It is a name or identifier given to a storage partition. In Windows, for example, D in Windows. Mount point. It is an empty directory in which we are adding the file system during the process of mounting. We will now move on to file system mounting in different operating systems. File system mounting in Linux OS. Here is a picture to demonstrate how a file looks like before mounting and after mounting. How a file mounting system works in Windows operating system. In Windows, mounting is very easy for a user. When we connect the external storage devices, Windows automatically detects the file system and mount it to the drive letter. Drive letter may be D or E. And the steps to the process are: firstly, connect an external storage device to your PC. And the second step is Windows detects the file system on the drive and assigns it to a drive letter such as E with semicolon. You can access the drive by going through this PC File Explorer E. Access the data. Let us now discuss about how file mounting system works in Mac operating system. In Mac OS, when we connect an external storage, it will automatically mount and it will be accessible via Finder. As an advanced mounting method, user can also use the command distqtil in terminal. And the steps to the process are: firstly, connect an external storage device to your Mac. MS OS detects the file system and automatically mount it. And lastly, you can access the drive by opening Finder and it will appear in the sidebar. There are advantages as well as disadvantages of file mounting systems. Firstly, we'll talk about the advantages of file mounting systems. It has enhanced access. That means file mounting system provides a convenient way to access files and across multiple systems. It also provides efficiency. The use of file mounting systems can reduce system administration, tasks, and data replication, leading to increased efficiency. It can also improve collaboration. File mounting systems facilitate sharing of files and components across multiple servers, leading to better collaboration. Now, let us discuss about the disadvantages of file mounting systems. The first point is, it is a single point of failure, which means that file mounting systems navigate a single point of failure. Since the network or storage device goes down, the file system will not be accessible. Secondly, it has security risks. That means with the file mounting systems, security vulnerabilities are higher because sensitive information is accessed externally and shared across multiple devices. It also has performance problems, like file mounting systems can cause delays and bottlenecks if there are too many users accessing files over the network. Here is an interesting topic on common uses of file mounting systems. It has many common uses such as database server, content delivery system, and backup systems. We will discuss one by one. Coming to database server, file mounting systems can facilitate data sharing and centralization for database servers. It is also used in content delivery systems. File mounting systems can improve content shareability, versioning, and organization. It is also used in backup systems. File mounting systems can improve backup and disaster recovery processes by providing centralized storage options and data synchronization. There are a few considerations when choosing a file mounting system. First one is security requirements. Consider data security options such as transparency, encryption, and authentication in selecting a file mounting system. And the second one is scalability. It is extremely important. Consider the number of users and traffic volume you anticipate when selecting a file mounting system. We should also focus on cost and compatibility. Consider a compatibility of your hardware and software systems with the file mounting system, as well as the cost of acquiring, setting up, and running the application. These considerations help us in getting a very efficient file mounting system. Now let us come to the conclusion of the topic. File mounting system allow for remote data access, efficient data sharing, and centralized backup and recovery, thereby improving business productivity. The choice of a file mounting system depends on multiple considerations including compatibility, scalability, and security.